Okay. Um, Thank you for the reminder. Okay, so is everyone on this page? Like this applications page? It's discord.dev and you click on applications. Okay. So I already have an application that I made earlier today to test it, which is cool. You might have applications if you've done this before, but most of you probably won't. So you can click on new application and you can name this whatever you want. I'll just call it Hydra Hacks Bot Workshop. So once you've created your bot or your application, you'll have this screen and it's pretty bland. There's no profile picture. You can set a profile picture later on. And all this stuff isn't necessary right now. But if you wanted to distribute your bot later on, it would be required. So if everyone could go click on the bot tab with a puzzle piece, right now it's just an application with no bot. So we have to add a bot in order to start using it. So now we can rename the bot itself if we wanted to. And we have all of these settings and we don't have to worry about that right now. But I just want everyone to see, this is how you make a bot. You can do it as many times as you want. There's a limit of like 50 bots, which is a high limit. And then you can just reset the token and then you can copy this token. Now, normally you don't want to share this with anyone, and this is being recorded and anyone can see it, but I trust that like most people aren't going to hack the bot on here. And since it's only going to be using like some permissions in the server, I think it's fine. So now if you go back to Replit, regenerate your token, copy it, and go back to Replit. And you can go into the secrets tab right here. And you can make a new secret called token and paste it in. And I'll wait for everyone to do that. Just let me know if you're ready to continue. Okay. So throughout the whole thing, if you want me to slow down, just let me know, because it might go a little bit fast. Okay, so now that we have a bot, we have to add it to our server. And since you don't have permission to add it to the server, I have to add it for everyone. So you have to generate a link by going into the OAuth tab with like a wrench icon, and then click on URL generator. And here you want to have a bot with application commands. Those are the slash commands that let you like interact with the bot. So you have to select those two and don't check any permissions because I'll worry about that on my end. And then click the copy button. And then once you copy that, you can go back to the Hydra Hack server and scroll all the way down to like the very bottom. There should be a Discord bot workshop channel. And there is a thread that you can paste the link into. And once you paste it in, I'll be able to add all of the bots to the server and we can move on from there. If you're just joining, make a fork of this REPL. And you can create a Discord app by going to discord.dev, applications, new application, and then adding a bot, and then copying the URL. So that's where we're at now. If you want me to slow down, just let me know. But as soon as you put the links in, I'll be able to add it. If you're having trouble pasting a link or if like the permissions aren't right, let me know or just paste them in the channel. Oh yeah, so if you want to get the REPL, go to this Replit and then click fork like this. And you can rename it. I'm going to name it Hydra score bot. And then now you have a new REPL that you can use. And I should have the token again. So once you have the REPL and you have the bot, go under OAuth, URL generator. You have to select bot and application.commands, and then copy the URL and paste it in Discord. Is anyone having a problem with it, or is it not working? Or are you just still working on it? Okay. I went a little bit fast. Okay, so once you make your app, go under the bot section, and you can see there's like a if you haven't made a bot, click the create a bot button, and then you have this big view. There's a token down here, and it'll say like token hidden or whatever. You have to click reset token. Yes. And then it'll give you a new token to copy. So you can copy this and go into Replit. Now, this is normally what you see, like a files view, but you want to go into the sidebar, secrets, with like a lock icon, and then paste it in. Like token, paste it, and then add a new secret. And then from there, once you go back to this tab, you can go into OAuth, URL generator, and then bot, applications.commands, and then some of the URL. Alternatively, you can go into general information and copy this application ID and paste it here. I just need to get a link or an ID so I can add it to the server. Do you have two-factor authentication on? It might ask you for two-factor authentication when you make a new token. On my, okay, yeah. So it's just like how you would log in, the same two-factor code. I have it on my main account. Everyone else, can you like with like a reaction or in the chat, let me know where you are, because if you're having a problem, I'm happy to help. I just have to know what's going on because there's a lot of stuff happening, and it's, oh, you just joined? Here. Make a fork of this REPL, and then you can go to discord.dev, click on applications, and then new application, and type your name. And let me know when you're there. Sorry, I'm talking to someone who just joined. So where's everyone at? Do you have any questions? Because we can't continue until I have your, where is, okay, so it's literally just discord.dev, like the website. Yeah. Okay, so for once you have your bot and you go to the OAuth tab and URL generator, the scopes you need are bot and applications.commands. Bot adds the user to the server so you can like send messages and stuff, and applications.commands lets you register /commands in the server. You don't need to select any permissions because the permissions, I can handle that for you once I add it to the server. And then just copy it and then paste it in this channel. Okay, so once you're there, people just joined. Once you're in discord.dev, click on applications. You'll normally be on documentation, but click on applications. Click new application. You can like write your name. Yes, bot and /commands, yes. And then once you're here, bot, create a new bot. There will be a button for it, and then reset token, and add the token to Replit right here. And then once your token is in there, copy the application ID and send it here, or you can generate the URL. But we don't have a ton of time, and I want to spend some time like making the bot and personalizing it for everyone. Yay, okay. So now I can add yours. Nice, we have one bot so far, and send me your links and I can add them. Yay. Here, there's one thing, but it could have just been a Discord glitch, so I'll change it a tiny bit. Okay. So after you name the bot, you'll have this general information. It'll be right here. Click on the bot tab. Click create a bot, and then there'll be like a confirmation. Click yes, and then click reset token. Paste the token into Replit, and then you can give me the invite code. Yeah, while you're doing that, I'll move on and I'll paste this link so you can follow along. Once like everyone that hasn't done it yet gets their bots up and running. Oh, don't paste the token here. Paste the bot ID. So, delete this. Yeah. Because that gives full access to the bot. What you want to do is paste in the general information and application ID. Because if you give me the URL, if you give me the application ID, I can make a URL and then I can add it. So far I have 2 bots out of 7. It's taking longer than I expected, so I'm gonna move on. But if you're still stuck, keep messaging me and I can help you through it. Oh, one more is coming. Yeah, that one. And then I can make a URL out of it. So I can just swap out the client ID. And I'm just mentioning the bot and the user just so I can keep track. So that's 3 bots out of 7. I'm going to move on. Oh, one more. Nice. Oh, you already sent me the invite. So yours is in. And then let me get this one. I think it was that one. Yes. Okay, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4. The final 3, as you submit them in, send me a chat message so I can go check it. But for the 4 of you that have already added your bots, just make sure that your token from here goes into Replit in the secret tab. You can add a token there. And then I will move on to the code. So I have how to share with you? Okay, so go into general information, application ID, copy this, and then send it here. And you can public message me. That way, if I start talking about something completely different, everyone knows that it was a chat message. Yeah, because someone messaged me and I helped them. Right, now back to the code. So the first thing we have to do before we do anything else is we have to define our commands. So go into this trivia command declaration at line 19. And we have to say like what we want to call our command. So how about we call it like I have mine is set to like play trivia, but since everyone's is going to be trivia, I would do like trivia and then your name. So I'll do like Ian trivia. And then you can do like a description. Play trivia. So add those two at lines 20 and 21. And then that's like the simple command. That's all we need to make a basic command, but we want to have an option for difficulty. So options, it's an array of options. So first option is called difficulty. It's the type of 3. This is just an arbitrary number that Discord has that tells Discord that it's a text input and not anything else. And then we want to add a description. and I'll zoom in really quickly because I know that it's hard to see because I have a larger screen. Too large. Hopefully that helps. So yeah, description. How hard of a question you get, and then you can define choices, which is another array, and they're all each choice has name and value. So name, we can have like easy, medium, and hard. Easy, value, easy. First one can be capitalized or lowercase, doesn't matter, but the value has to be lowercase. Yeah, so options is an array. So this trivia command was already there, but we didn't have any content. So we just added the name here. It's just an object, so name, description, options. It's an array, so it's a list, but we only have one thing, which is an object. So it's an array of objects, but there's only one. And then we have the name of the options of the option. We have the type of the option. We have the description of the option. And we have choices. So medium, value, medium, name, hard, value, hard. New bot, yes, let's go. So most of the bots are in. And what was that one? What's this called? Hydra bot. Okay, I think that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice. 5 out of 7. So yeah. And you can go to this REPL, which this is the fork that I just made, and you can copy this down. So if there's ever, like if you're ever stuck and you just want to copy and paste the code, you can just access that. And I'll be showing the entire like code when we're done, in case you get stuck and you miss a part. So now what we have here is a command. This doesn't do anything on it by itself, but when we start telling Discord about the command, we can, yeah, then it'll be useful. So down here at line 37 or wherever it might be for you, it says client.onReady. What this does is it runs a function when the client is ready. It just when you log in, like when you start your bot, it'll run. So we can just do like a console.log bot is logged in. And you can also do client.user.tag. So what this does is it just says bot is logged in, and then it has the Discord tag of your bot, and that'll run whenever you start. So if I run my bot, I'll say HTTP server ready, and then it will say bot is logged in. So get that done and run it, and then say in the chat, everyone that's done that, say in the chat like, yes, it worked, no, it didn't, and we can help troubleshoot that, and then we can move on. Yeah, yours worked. Okay, I'm going to move on. If anyone runs into any problems, please let me know. I want to help fix them, but I can't do that if no one says anything. So oops, what happened? Okay. Yeah. There's that. Okay, so now we're logged in, but we have to tell Discord about our command. So once we're all logged in and they know that we exist, like they know Discord knows that the bot exists, we have to register the command. So we're going to be using the client API, which is a type of the Discord API for application commands. So it's really important that you copy this exactly because this code it sends a HTTP request, which you can't like change. It has to be exact. So it is client dot API dot applications client dot user dot ID dot guilds Hydra Hacks Guild dot commands dot post data trivia command. So I'll break this down for everyone who is new to JavaScript or just wants to make sure they understand it. What this does is it uses the API. It wants the application that we have, the application of our ID. It wants the Hydra Hacks Guild, which we define up here. It's just a constant. And then it wants the commands, and it wants to post a new command. So what this does is when you run it again, it will add the EN trivia command for me and whatever command you use, so that in here, in this channel, Discord.workshop, I can do EN trivia. And nothing works right now, but at least we have the command. So everyone do that and let me know if that works. Adding this code snippet. So yeah, let me know if that works or if you run into any problems. Oh no, sorry, someone asked me something. No, you don't have to. So copy this code. If you're behind, you can just go to the link I sent, this, and then copy and paste it. Okay, I'm going to assume everyone has that, so I'm going to move on. But yeah, I'm seeing a lot of, well, I'm not seeing any in slash commands. So add this code and then run it again, like stop it and then run. Yay! We have another trivia command. Nice. So while none of them work right now because we haven't programmed it and we haven't finished, it's still really cool that we have more commands coming in. So I'm going to wait for like 2 or 3 more just to get most of us in. Okay, so make sure you have this snippet in and both of these snippets done, and then stop it and then run it again. Because I only have mine and then one other person's, and I want to make sure I have everyone's commands in. I just realized I was muted. Sorry. So please tell me the errors. If you don't have the no such file or directory open token error, you have to go back to your box, reset the token, copy it, and then put it in here. Because if you don't have a token here, you don't like right here. If you don't have your token secret added, it'll try and read the file, and if there's no file, it won't work. So you have to add your token secret there. Yeah. So if you're having a token error, reset the token, copy it, and paste it right here into the secrets menu. We really have to hurry up because we don't have a ton of time left, and it's already been 40 minutes. So I'm gonna continue. If you're still having a problem, you can like ask a mentor or ask me afterwards. But I'm gonna start getting the code done. So this will be a bit faster. We have to go down here. This is an event that fires every time an interaction is made or a command is run. So we have to check if interaction dot is command, then we know it's the command. Otherwise, we can assume that it's a button. So here, we can assume that this is when the command is run. So we have to first get the questions from the trivia API. So trivia.get questions. Okay, and then we can use .then. Oh yeah, we have to specify the difficulty. So difficulty interaction dot options question mark dot underscore hoisted options, 0, unders or question mark dot value. This is really weird, but it gets the difficulty from our command. And since this is the first option, we don't have to specify like find the options and filter through an array. It's pretty simple. So once we have that, we can use dot then. Well, give me 1 second. I have to go look at something. I think one of the organizers is messaging me. Okay, so then we have our question. Question equals question dot results, first result. And then we have answers. So let answers equals question dot correct answer. And then we're going to destructure, which means that we're going to be taking all of these and converting it into one array. Question dot incorrect answers. And then we have to sort them. So dot sort. We're making a function here, a math.random times 0.5. So now we have a random list of all the answers. And now we can respond. So interaction dot reply embeds an array of embeds. And if we want to make a new Discord.message embed, don't worry if you're behind, you can just open the REPL and copy it. Message embed dot set title question dot question, which is like the actual question, not just the object, like the who was the first president or whatever. That's one of the, that could be a question. Instead of just being like the object, it shows like the actual question. And then set description. Question dot question. Sorry, this should be question dot category. And then set set footer question dot difficulty dot set color and bed color. I'm going to paste this into the chat because it's a pretty long piece of code. So you can copy and paste that if you want to. So now, if I run this, this is just the first part. But if I go back to Discord, and I run this, the slash the interview command, I have a sports. Which city features all of the professional sports teams, jerseys, with the same color scheme? Pretty hard question. I don't know why that's a question, but we also, I forgot something. We have to decode the question. So we have to wrap this in a decode function. And same thing with the category. Okay, and then now we have to have not just embeds, but components. These will be all of our clickable buttons. And the first component is a type of 1. And this is a component row, so it has more components. And the component row has we're not going to have an array. We're going to have answers.map. So each answer has a component, so we can return the type, which I believe is the type of all the components is 2. And we have to have a label, so we can label it decode answer. And this is an interesting part because we have a edge case we have to handle. If you're not familiar, an edge case is in programming like something that could happen that's not in your control, that is really unlikely, but it still could happen, and you want to be able to handle it. So I'm just going to add substring 0.0,80. And this means that if the label is longer than 80 characters, it'll still like cut it off. That way you just click render it. And in the style 1 and custom ID, this is going to be question.correct_answer equals true. Or sorry, it doesn't equal true, equals answer. So this just matches if the answer is the correct answer, and then we can add a string to make it a string no matter what. So now what we have, you can, if you're stuck or if you think I'm going too fast, that's the URL, so you can open it and copy it again. And the code's going to be online afterwards. But now, if I stop it and start it again, /Ian trivia. Oops, I have an error. What did I do wrong? Yes, the custom ID cannot be duplicated. So I have to also include the, what was it? Yes, index. So we also have to, in this function, take an answer and index. Add a comma there. So now we can run trivia command. And look, we have a embed, and we can, what is the name of the main protagonist in the Legend of Zelda franchise? Link. Oh, I haven't implemented the buttons yet, but yeah. So be able to click the buttons, and yeah, it'll be pretty cool. So now we have to add support for buttons. This is like super easy. So I'm gonna wait like 3 minutes or so for everyone to get this copied down. And again, the link is in the chat, so you can find it. I don't see the new code in the link. You should be able to click on that and then view the code. I can't see that, but there's like a button to view code. If not, I guess I can sit in Zoom chat. No, it's too big. Let me think. This is the code you need right now. Not it's not going to update as we go, but that's what you need to have like right now before you move on. So you can copy this. You'll have to change the command name, but this is what we have so far. Okay, now I'm going to move on to add the buttons. So this is pretty easy. It's like 10 lines of code. And as you can see, we're already at 84 lines and we only need about 100. So we're 84% of the way there. It's going to be super easy to add the last part. So we have to find if it's the correct answer. So we can say let correct answer is equal to the interaction dot custom ID. And this is this also has not just if it's correct, but it also has the index. So what you have to do is custom ID dot split, comma, and find the last part of it. So this is going to be either true or false, and then you can say equals to true. So this is going to be a Boolean now, and it'll tell us if it is or if it isn't the correct answer. So now if correct answer, we can interaction the reply. And I'm going to use a template string. I'm going to be able to like mention the person. So at interaction dot user dot ID. Correct. So this will run if it's correct. And if it's not correct, then it will run else. It will run this. And then I just have to say incorrect. Incorrect. And then I'll have like an emoji. I'll move this to the beginning. And then correct. I'll put it here. So now if I stop this, really quickly, I'll put this in GitHub. I'll update it. I think that's all the code we need. So you can integrate this with Express, which I think you used in a previous workshop if you attended, because it already has Express working. And you can use Express to like send a Discord message. There's a lot of cool things you can do. And you can follow like another tutorial on YouTube if you wanted to as well. That also has like more information to extend past this. They're usually pretty good. So now if I stop this and start again, I should have a working trivia bot. Let's see. / Ian trivia. I have no idea. So let's just pick the first one. Oh, I got it correct. Wow, okay, so I can do another one. And this time, I want it to be pretty easy. I'm not that good at trivia. So let's see. What is the country in the world? Easy, easy. Okay, so as you can see, we have a working trivia bot, and yeah, it's not just like it'll tell me if I'm wrong. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Anyone else can try it, and yeah. The cool thing is now I'm going to add the bots testing channel. I don't know if I clutter up this channel a lot. Oh well. I'm gonna move this channel. I'm gonna rename it to to make sure that all the bots can access it. I'm gonna move this up to fun. So yeah, now anyone in the server can just use the Discord bot we just made. So if I want to do EM trivia, anyone on the server can use it now. Pretty cool. Wow, I'm not good at this. I have no clue. Oh, I don't think it's randomizing the questions. Hold on. Dot sort. Let me look at this quickly. I don't think I need the 0.5. Let me try that now. Let's see. Oh, it's still not doing that? What? We just got a weird question. Oh, so I have a bug somewhere. Oh well. Oh, maybe it's greater than 0.5, not minus 0.5, and times 0.5. Innovation. Courage? Oh, so there's a bug that I haven't figured out yet, but if anyone can figure it out, please let me know. Randomly sort. Okay, so it looks like this function might work. Oh, it's minus 0.5, not times 0.5. Wow. Okay. See, now it's random. Nice. Cool. The bots seem to be working, and you can customize them. You can change the color. You can change the title, how they work. You can add a profile picture. I added a profile picture to the other bot I made earlier today to just test out the workshop again. So yeah, that's the workshop for you. I encourage everyone to like play around with it, try something new, and there are like really cool bots. Like every single bot that you use in Discord uses the same set of features. Like the big bots, like Dino or Splagbot, which is just Carlbot. They use the same set of features. They might not use Discord.javascript, but they might use like another language, and they have to use like the same system. And it's really cool how you can just make your own. So with that, I think I'm going to end the workshop. But if anyone has any questions, let me know in the chat, or if like you still have an error. Otherwise, I think. Oh, someone said something in the chat. The hacker cup link. Everyone that made a bot, I have your Discord tags, so I don't know if there's like an Airtable link that I'm supposed to send. I will ask Rebecca. Yeah, thank you. It's really cool. You can make your own thing. I've made a ton of bots before. I've made like a really big bot, and it has like 800 servers. But yeah, so once you like start to, oh, I don't have a LinkedIn right now. I have a GitHub, but yeah, I'll probably put it in the server. But yeah, there's a ton of cool stuff you make with it. So with that, I think I'll end the workshop. But if you have any questions, you can stick around and I can hopefully help people.